Hi, Gina here. Just wanted to give a quick tour of my Cre8v Zone that I just got through reorganizing. I had to give up my art room last year when we began our process of fostering to adopt. And so we decided to designate this side of our dining room for me to have an area to use. And when we first started, I only had those two cupboards here and this desk down below, and I had shelves up above and some other, well, it was just a little tiny plastic drawer thing that I had there. But I also had put my painting stuff in the garage and it just wasn't working. So we decided to include the painting area to be over here because in the summer it gets very hot where we live, and I just knew I wouldn't be able to finish projects or commissions or anything like that. So my husband got me another cupboard here, and I was able to bring everything over that I do, like from paper to painting and drawing. All of those all those supplies are over here now. So now this will be my Cre8v Zone. This is where I'm now officially going to be painting. It's on our credenza, and I covered it with a nice long big plastic covering so I won't dirty that. And I love the lighting I get from these two windows, so it works out really well. And this unit here is where I keep my scrapbooking supplies and papers. In fact, I wonder why I still use it or have it, because I need to scrapbook again, especially now that I have a little girl in my life, and that's my cardstock. That's what I have left of it, because I used to have a lot of stuff, and I've condensed it down. I've taken out a lot of old stuff, because I started scrapbooking way back in the days before Close to My Heart even started their scrapbooking line. So I'm a lot older than people think, and I've been into almost every arts and crafts you can think of, any trend. And before scrapbooking got big or crafting got popular, I was already there doing it. I've learned to simplify. I'm very picky, and I'm careful on what I use, and there's just still a little bit amount of variety for me. So I got my here's my little art pens, gelatos, and some watercolor pencils and markers all right there. All my little tools that I use I keep by my hand side or my arm's reach over here. This is like my active Cre8v Zone, and there's like a little basket of my little eyelets and stuff. I just got from the Dollar Tree these really cute, you know, they're like pill organizers for the day of the week. And they actually, it's a little tip, you know, go to the Dollar Tree and look for these. They're only $1, and they store brads. I have them by color. See that? Real easy to find them. Same with my eyelets. And I used to have a lot more, but I've cut back a lot. I mean, I still have some others. Like I have biggers. These are my little ones. But I just learned I'm not going to buy what I'm not using. If I have, for instance, brads, I'm not going to buy me no more brads. I do have a little collection of alphabet stamps. Again, these were only $1. I found these at Walmart. And I think even Michael's carries these. It's called Studio G. And I think these are just awesome. And they stamp really well. They're not, you know, sometimes you buy cheap stamps and you could tell they're cheap and they're just not worth anything. You just throw them in the trash. But these work good. And then here's just a little bit of stamps that I use, including some very old stamp pads, which I need to replace soon. And then here is paper stacks, different, you know, stacks of papers that I use for my cards and stuff. And in here is my sentiments and words that I use for little punches and other little doodads I use when I'm creating. This corner is just my markers, some extra markers that I use, and I have my other markers over here. This is decorative of my jewelry that I make, some ornaments with my artwork, book markers, and other flowers. Those are my Prima flowers I got, and I like to keep those are my art pencils up there, and also my art brushes, paint brushes I mean, and my art drawing pencils. And that's another piece I just did for in here, because I have a bird theme going on in this area, if you haven't noticed by now. And this cupboard here, it's where I keep all my extra adhesives, my embellishments. Sorry, I'm trying not to say but I catch myself still. Forgive me if I do. Here's my different card and projects that I'm working on, and different ribbons and stamps and sort of thing like that. So this cupboard is like a extra crafty supply, and over here is other like scrapbook paper that's 8.5 11 size, and other like chipboard books and boxes and other things like that. Here's where I keep my special jewelry findings, jewelry making supplies. And I keep the rest of my jewelry making supplies in this jewelry amore. I'm sorry if I'm saying it wrong. But it's where all my jewelry making supplies are in. And this is a mural that, my first attempt of a wall mural I did in our home when we first moved in here over 10 years ago. So, I've been doing this for quite a while now. This is my little gallery wall of more of my favorite pieces that I've done through the years. The angel over here, she's Valentina, and she is she's the first original Valentina I ever painted, and she's the big 16 by 24 size. I created this one back, I think, in 2009. And every year I do a new version, and my newest version is a charity wings. I'm really excited about that. Here is my Mary holding baby Jesus, and I really like this Let Your Dreams Take Flight kind of saying. I did that one also about around the same time I did the Valentina. Oops, sorry, that's my fireplace. This is more of, it was a piece I did a couple years ago, and I redid her. I toned her down, and I made her look dreamy instead of her eyes looking kind of stark. This is Aurora. She's one of my popular prints. That's the original that I won't be able to let go of that. Most of these are originals that I'm not going to let go of. This was from a workshop I did with Paulette and Saul. I was really excited when we went to Washington. I got to take her workshop on my way back. We passed through Portland, Oregon, and I was able to take her workshop, and it was really a highlight for me. This is my other butterfly. Sorry, she's not my butterfly. The other one's the butterfly angel. She is just she's Floor, the flower angel. And this is one of my my spiritual paintings I like to do. It has the Healing Waters music from the choir book, and I put Faith on the wings. A lot of texture. It's more of my abstract / expressional pieces, which I will be doing a lot more of soon. And this is another thing I created with collage papers. I have more of these that I'll be making soon as well. And these are some other little projects and supplies that I have there. And also this is my little stash of yarns when I do crochet, which is very rare, but I do like to crochet now and again, but not in the summer. So anyways, this is what I have going on in my little creative zone. As you can see, that has also a lot of my favorite little glitteries, and this is, I can't wait to use these. I haven't tried these yet, but they're called Silks, and they're by Luminart, and I'm going to be doing a product preview on these pretty soon. as well as their watercolors, because these were just really, really cool little watercolors that they have, and I'll be showcasing those soon. In this cupboard, I got my art supplies in here. Has all my watercolors, watercolor pencils, different mediums, projects I'm working on, paints, of course, and my collaging papers and extra small canvases. So now that I'm more organized, I am really excited, and I look forward to being able to use my Cre8v Zone and have more new artwork coming out, because it's been a while. We had recently got a little girl, and she's a doll. I love her, and in fact, this painting here is based on our relationship. She saw the drawing right away and was like, "Mommy, that's me and you, huh?" And she loves this. So this is for her, and I'm tweaking it right now. I just recently added little flowers, and I'll show you the completed piece once I'm completely done, because I have a lot more tweaking I plan to do with this. But my point is that since she's come into my life, I haven't painted as often as I was before. She has dramatically changed my life for the better, and I'm enjoying every moment with her that I have, and we're bonding. Right now is our bonding time. So this is one piece that I've worked on since she's been with us. I have a couple more in the garage that are still curing. And my most recent piece is this one. This is actually a collaboration piece between me and my husband, and I'll go over that when I present these later when they're completed. So anyways, I hope this wasn't too long or boring. I was trying to keep it from being too lengthy, but sometimes time runs away. So with that, I'm just going to go ahead and end this little tour and say, have a good day, and God bless.